Hello everyone, this is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts with a reading dedicated to the Divine Masculine. So for those of you who are tuning in, wanting to know where your masculine is at, this is definitely the reading for you. So let's go ahead and take a look and see what is on the Divine Masculine's mind about you, the viewer, at this point in time. All right, so let's go ahead and start with these two decks here. This is by Flames of Alchemy, the Divine Masculine Energy Oracle cards. I apologize for that noise. And then we'll go ahead and grab some insight from my exposed deck, the many sides of the Divine Masculine. All right, so general advice, as always, please keep that in mind throughout and take from it what makes sense for you, release the rest. All right, so starting with the Divine Masculine Energy Oracle cards. What is the Divine Masculine thinking about you, about the connection at this point in time? What does that energy look like? We've got a couple cards coming through. We've got Endurance, and then we have Confident. Okay, so the way I interpret these two cards together, you know, I feel that the masculine definitely sees the connection, very confident that it can withstand the test of time, that it can endure through the ups and downs of whatever life has in store for the two of you. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab some tarot with that. I'm going to pull from my Luna Tarot. Angels and spirit guides, please, focusing on the Divine Masculine here. So they're confident. That's a good thing. They're certain, perhaps, that this is a connection that, despite any issues you guys might have either gone through or are going through, that it can last. Nine of Cups, wish manifestation. Okay, and then we've got the Magician right next to that. They are confident that this is a wish of theirs that can actually come to fruition. Tools of manifestation from the Magician. If you guys are at a distance or in separation, this can indicate a rekindled partnership. Okay, if not, then this is giving you guys the opportunity to really manifest so much when it comes to this relationship, maybe taking things to the next level as far as long-term commitment, perhaps, you know, seeing things as a relationship that really can last, go the distance. That's just what's coming through there. We do have this Devil card that's coming through. Okay, so some of you guys might actually be a Capricorn, or you're dealing with a Capricorn. So there are temptations that are presenting itself here. So if you're not together, and if, for example, your masculine was tempted by other things, other people outside of the connection, if there were infidelities here, okay, it does seem to me that the Magician can definitely help you guys manifest a reunion despite any drawbacks that might have happened in this partnership. So if things just aren't moving right now, because we do have a stalemate with the Two of Swords, there's a reason for that, of course. Maybe it's just not the right time, okay? But it's coming through as a really good connection here, the strong bond that the two of you share. And also, maybe your masculine could be doing quite well in their career. You know, that could be that part of that confidence is that they are able to afford the finer things in life. Maybe they're able to stand on their own 2 feet, especially if they're doing a lot better financially. You know, it does represent wealth and affluence, but it also represents the fact that when it comes to your relationship, this can be a very happy connection. They're able to offer you security, stability, and that makes them happy. And hopefully through a reconnection, that'll make you happy as well. Okay, so that's the opening message. Let's go ahead and see where else the Divine Masculine is at. Angels and spirit guides, please, for the collective. What else do we need to know when it comes to the masculine? We do have Charming, okay? They might have definitely won you over with their charms. They're just a naturally warm, friendly, charming person, perhaps. And then we have friendship. So you guys could have started off as the best of friends, connected that way. And, you know, maybe it was just one of those things where one day you realized, wait a minute, I'm actually interested in my masculine as more than just a friend. All right, so let's go ahead and grab some additional tarot. I'm going to pull from my Illuminated Star Tarot, Volume 2. Angels and spirit guides, please, focusing on the divine masculine. What else do we need to know here? Look at this. We've got the Fool. Okay, so maybe you might be dealing with a masculine who is either apprehensive or shy to take things out of the friend zone. I feel they want to, though. And it comes down to them taking that leap of faith so that you guys can start the relationship and move it beyond just being friends. But as you can see here, they're moving ever so slowly to make this happen. Okay? They're ready to commit to this partnership. But maybe they're also recognizing the fact that you have your own options in love and romance as well. But this is interesting that we've got the Seven of Cups, because remember, with the Devil card that came through earlier, it's tapped into temptations, and so is the Seven of Cups. Okay, so there is something very alluring about you, I feel, Divine Feminine, but part of the reason why either things aren't moving, or part of the reason too why you guys might have broken up, could be that they made wrong choices, that there could have been infidelities or trust issues here. That's a possibility there. And sometimes, you know, with a new beginning, you got to just start back at the beginning. Start off as friends again and see if it's worth re-exploring the direction that this can go. And it might take some time, okay? With the Temperance card, there is patience that's definitely needed in order to restore balance in the connection. But this can indicate a possible reunion. That certainly is possible. And maybe right now, Divine Feminine, you just need time to think things through. You know, spend time on your own. This does involve soul searching and introspection. Just focusing on you, going within, not interacting with your masculine. Some of you could be dealing with a Virgo. We've got Sagittarius coming through as well. So I really feel here, Divine Feminines, it's very important that you rely on your intuition when it comes to your masculine, especially if there is no communication, if you guys aren't talking, if there is no interaction, and if your intuition is telling you otherwise, that they're wanting to reach out, that they're wanting to rekindle a partnership or take things outside of the friend zone. Maybe you're picking up off of something from your masculine. It could even be telepathic communication. It could be something that you're just energetically picking up from them. We do have the Six of Pentacles. So this is about equality right here. This is equal give and take. So that's good. You guys are on the same page, it seems. And I love how this is coming through. The Three of Pentacles, it's about building a relationship together. It doesn't just fall on your shoulders, Divine Feminine, and it certainly doesn't just fall on your Divine Masculine to be able to create union or a reunion. It takes the both of you putting in effort to make all of that happen. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab one last batch of cards here. I'm going to go ahead and pull from my exposed deck. Okay, and again, the many sides of the Divine Masculine. And some of those sides are just not good, you know, so we'll have to see for the collective what else we need to know when it comes to the Divine Masculine here. Some of you guys could have been dealing with an obnoxious divine masculine that could have also contributed to why you guys broke up, why there is distance. You could have also been dealing with a ladies' man. There could have been, you know, the possibility, truly, of wrong choices that were made, infidelities, you know, things of that nature. But it is presenting itself that perhaps there has been a shift in that type of energy, that they're now devoted to the partnership, the connection. So maybe they were a ladies' man before, but they're not now. It does seem that they're ready to devote themselves to the partnership. Look at this, attentive. And this, for me, equates to them being laser focused on what it is that they're wanting to manifest between the two of you. Attentive of your wants, your needs, and what it is that they need to bring to the table in order to ensure that this can be a successful partnership. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab some tarot. I'm going to move these guys up here. Let's grab some tarot from my Modern Day Seers Tarot and Oracle. This particular deck, if you're not familiar with it, it's for advanced beginners interested in wanting to learn how to read tarot. So I've designed it with upright and reversed meanings for the majority of the cards. And I've also added new oracle messages as well as new court cards that are exclusive to this deck. So while you're learning, it's also challenging you. All right, let's go ahead and see what else. Okay, so this is one of the new court cards in this deck. So this is the Baroness of Earth, representing divine feminine. So if you happen to be Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, which we've already seen Virgo through the Hermit card, that you might be dealing specifically with an obnoxious divine masculine. Take that if it applies. Okay, so for the Baroness of Earth, this is someone who has a very kind heart. Okay, you're a tireless worker. You're not afraid to put in the effort and the work into a partnership, but you need your masculine to be able to do the same thing, because you're actually a very supportive, caring partner, and you would expect the same from your masculine. And look at this, they're now coming in as the King of Cups. There you go, caring, loving, compassionate, emotionally balanced, affectionate, you know. And I feel they have matured, they have grown. And perhaps knowing that this is the energy that they were in when you guys were together or when you guys first met, okay? But they've shifted away from that and they're now coming in as the King of Cups. So that's actually a good energy here. Let's see what else. We do have the moon. Okay, so some of you could be dealing with Pisces here. And there's something about the fantasies that they have. You know, they could be keeping those fantasies a secret, especially if you guys are at a distance from one another and if there is no interaction, you guys are not talking. But this could also have been part of the reason why you guys went in a separation, because the moon can be things that are hidden from you. They could have been deceptive. And again, there could have been affairs here. But look at this. We've got Archangel Gabriel as well as Archangel Chamuel here to help you guys out. Okay, so Gabriel, I am the angel known as the master of communication. If you're having trouble expressing yourself to your beloved, I'm here to assist. I can inspire writers, teachers, journalists, and artists to convey their messages with clarity and grace. I can help you overcome your limitations so you can finally say the right thing to the right person at the right time. If you struggle with conveying your emotions, call on me. I will be there for you. So I really feel for the divine masculines that Archangel Gabriel is here to help them communicate themselves better to you, divine feminine. And they're struggling with being able to just tell you how they feel. Perhaps part of the history is that there could have been infidelities here or trust issues, and they find it very difficult to present themselves in a much more uplifting light, for lack of a better word. And then we've got Archangel Chamuel here. I am the angel of peaceful relationships. I can help bring the right person into your life, your ideal mate. I can help you become closer with your current partner. I can help you heal any conflicts in your relationships, attract new love, and strengthen your existing connections. If you crave intimacy in your life, I can assist with that too. So of course, we're focusing on the divine masculine here, somebody that you're either having issues with in a partnership or you guys are at a distance from one another. There's this need for better communication, and Archangel Chamuel is here to restore the peace in a partnership that is going through some issues and struggles. So I feel that that is much needed when it comes to the direction that this relationship can ultimately go. I feel it can go the distance. I feel you guys can overcome struggles and challenges, but there's some assistance that's definitely needed from the archangels, from the universe, and just some good karma and good vibes that's needed to be able to move this in the right direction. It's possible. It might take some time. All right. So let's go ahead and grab some healing messages here, because I feel that that's definitely needed. Angels and spirit guides, please, for the collective, for those watching for a divine masculine. So let's see some healing energies that can bless this union between two people. Harmony can still be restored. Okay, and how can that be restored? Through forgiveness. It makes sense, okay? So if you guys are to move forward, that definitely is needed. Find forgiveness in your heart. Maybe this is something that needs to be mutually done in order for you guys to move forward and to find happiness once again. Ideas and inspiration, you know, so if you do have some ideas that you can implement that inspires you to be able to work on the connection with your masculine, then absolutely, you know, go for it. This could also be what the divine masculine has to focus on in order to be able to fix whatever's broken. We have emerging. So this for me, when it comes to your masculine, is letting you know, divine feminine, they're working on themselves. You know, they are perhaps doing some shadow work if that's necessary, or at least being able to work on parts of their character that might have contributed to a breakup or some challenging times that you guys are going through. There is this playfulness that's presenting itself here. I feel when you guys are together, you have a lot of fun. There's lots of laughter that's coming through here. Your prayers will be answered, okay? And if that prayer is to come back into union, is to move forward, to overcome the obstacles, perhaps your prayers have been heard and they will be answered. Balance definitely needed in order to be able to bring you guys back together, to move you forward, to get back on track. And those things will take time, as we've seen with the Temperance card. It takes time. But there is a really good chance that you guys can find your way back. And look at this. You've got the soulmate card. That is the last card for this reading. There's this very special soul bond that the two of you share. Your masculine feels it. You still feel it, divine feminine. And just based off of the cards that have presented itself here, there's a really good opportunity to restore the harmony and to find your way back. Okay, so I don't think it's over, especially for those of you who are not together at this point in time. All right, so it's going to take a little bit of time for communication to come in, but I feel once it does, you guys can have those heart-to-heart discussions to be open and honest with each other and to certainly heal the relationship so that you guys can find happiness again. Okay, so that's where I'm going to leave this one. If you're interested in your own personal private reading, that info is down below. Thank you guys so much. I'll see you in the next one. Take care.